Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Anna, and today we're doing a Valentine's Day look that's a little off the beaten path, a little cosmic, a little different and colorful and fun for Valentine's Day, because why not? And we're using the Blend Bunny Longing palette for this look. I wanted to go into this row of muted smoky purples and this duochrome right here and do a look. So that's what we did today. If you want to see how I got this look, just go ahead and keep on watching. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know some more looks you would like to see, especially if it involves the Longing palette. Is there any more videos you want to see involving this palette? Let me know. I have done quite a few. I will try to link them. Remember to link them over here, because I've done some, I think, with almost every row within this palette. And yeah, let me know if you want to see more combinations though within this palette, because it's a joy to work with. It really is. It's a wonderful, wonderful quality. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this cosmic Valentine's Day makeup look. So I was kind of doing like a shop my stash the other day and like looking through palettes, and the Longing palette from Blend Bunny caught my eye. I was doing this shop my stash, kind of going through everything I pulled out with you guys, and I'd opened this up to talk about it and realized that this is a romantic palette theme-wise. Like, everything in here is about like love and unrequited love, and you know, it's very dramatic. And I realized also that I hadn't played with this purple row, so I thought we could do something with this row of really cool toned murky kind of purples and do a different sort of Valentine's Day look. So that's what we're doing today. And I'm going to start out with a little bit of a eye pencil for my primer, and that is from Hard Candy, and this is their Prism Play eye stick in Purple to Me. Talk Purple to Me. It's a beautiful kind of lavendery type of shade. Very pretty. I just thought it would make a nice little base for what we're doing today. So I'm gonna slap some of that onto my eyelid. I've already done my foundation today. It is the Soft Glam foundation from e.l.f. And man, that foundation is pretty. I've done a little bit of bronzer, which is e.l.f. Beauty Wand in the contour shade, the lightest one. And I'm gonna buff that out. Just around those edges. And yeah, she's a little frosty and shimmery, but I think that looks pretty with mattes over top. But we are going to go in with a little bit of a shimmer too today. A couple of the shimmers maybe. Alright, jumping over to the palette, we're going to go in with the shade called Twist of Fate, which is this one right here. And it is a muted, these are muted purples, so that's what they are, not murky, muted. But it is a muted lavender. And I think I'm going to take that kind of through the socket transition area. Kind of right up here. I'm going to buff that out. And we're going to go with the shade just below that called Pleading. Right here. We'll take that through the socket a little bit deeper. Right on in there. Into that crease socket area. And let that just kind of blend out. And diffuse. Now I'm going to take a smaller brush and we're going to go into the shade Take Me Back right here. It's our deepest matte purple. I'm going to pat down the outer corner and diffuse. Okay, go back in with the blending brush. Make sure the edges are soft. No harsh lines. And I'm going to take a flat brush so that I can really get in there the way I want to with that darkest shade. I really want a lot of depth right there. Blending brush. Again, do some more diffusing. Cool, 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 cool. I'm also going to take that. I'm going to take the crayon first and go across the lower lash line with this. And then I'm going to take the little smaller blending brush here, just diffuse. And then we'll go back to this little flat brush and we'll take that deepest purple again. I got kind of just more so on one side of the brush and a bit on the tip. And I'm going to come right under here, join up, back to this brush, a little small blender, and let's see, let's take a little bit of that middle shade and a little bit of that under there. Alright, and I'm going to go next door to the matte black. I'm going to take that on an angled brush and apply that so right here at the lash line. I'm going to wing that out and then just diffuse it into that dark purple. Alright, go back in with this little brush just to diffuse those two shades together. I feel like the black kind of grounds the look a little bit. It gives it a really dark kind of twist. Of course, making sure deepest purple is still in there and not getting lost. And don't worry about the lid itself looking a little choppy, because I'm gonna go in and fix that in a minute, because we're gonna apply the shimmer. Grab a little black eyeliner, just a tight line. We do MAC liner. I don't love this shade of purple against my eye color, so I am going to take this into the waterline. There's a little bit of a barrier. Taking the deepest purple right in there, real tight. Kind of mingling it in with the black liner. And yeah, I know, I've got a lot of fallout. But actually, not a lot, but we've got some fallout. We'll tidy that up. Don't worry. It's gonna be a hint of trust the process with today's look. Now, let's go back to the upper lid and make sure everything is looking how I want it to appear. Do a little blending. And grab our mid-tone, pleating. And then the lightest. And now we're going to take the most vibrant purple in here. The shimmer, it's a duochrome that flashes from like teal to vibrant purple. It's a blurple. It's called Love Letter. This shade right here. I think it is looking teal on camera. I don't know if you can see the shift. We're going to put that on the blank spot of the lid. Or well, the center part. So flat brush once again. And I'm gonna press that right here. Cosmic Love, that's what we're gonna call this. You know, there's nothing more fun than a duochrome, really. Like, oh yeah, I do my neutral looks all the time, but girl, when a duochrome gets introduced into a look, I'm like, oh yeah. Especially when we can go into like a nice kind of cosmic look. A little bit sci-fi, cyberpunk feel to it. I'm just gonna diffuse that up and out a little bit. There we go. Alright, then on the innermost part, I'm gonna take this, I have a shimmery white-ish shade called All That's Left right here. I'm gonna just put a little bit of that in there just to brighten up. Cool, cool, cool. Now, I'm gonna tidy up my fallout, which isn't too bad. I just kind of want to neaten up the eye shape. So I'm just gonna grab a handy dandy Q-tip. And tackle that. I tied up the lower lash line a little bit and fixed my foundation. I don't know why I did my foundation first. I know I'm gonna get fallout doing a look like this, but surprisingly, not as much as I would have thought. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on my concealer really quickly. It's my next little step here. And for concealer today, I'm gonna use Physicians Formula Butter Glow and carefully apply this. Okay, there we go. Now I set that down with a little bit of Huda powder. And yeah, we're gonna use Yube birthday cake, which I now know is a purple sweet potato. Am I pronouncing it right? No idea. Did I actually look it up? No. My friend told me. I love the way this powder smells. I know like a lot of people really don't like it. I like it. I don't know what this fragrance is, but I like it. It reminds me of something. It's very like nostalgic. I don't know. I like it, guys. A little bit of blush. I think Blazing Sun Kisser blush from Maybelline would be really pretty. That's pretty. This is it's so light I can actually like not have to worry about over applying either. A rare thing with a liquid blush. It's so pale. Man, it has the prettiest little finish to it though. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and actually dust a little bit of finishing powder around the face. We're gonna use a little bit of e.l.f. Halo Glow powder. This is one that is in testing currently. So we'll use this. in that finishing powder capacity. And I'm gonna do just a little bit of this blush also. Powder blush from Tarte in the shade Memorable. So I feel like we just need a little hint of something else. A little more on the cheeks. Just a little more. Do a little highlight here from Wet n Wild Mega Glow and Blossom Glow. I thought this shade would be really nice for today. Now, I'm gonna touch my brows up and throw on some mascara, and we'll be back for lips and the finished look. I'll see you in just a minute. And I got floof my hair. Okay, mascara is on. I use the Winky Lux primer and mascara combo. I'll have all that linked below. Everything on my face is gonna be linked below. And brows, usual brow products. So let's move on to lips. I'm gonna take off my lip balm. I'm gonna line them with the Wet n Wild lip liner and lay down the mauves. Okay, and for gloss, I pulled out an oldie here. This is from the Rebel Rouge collection from Wet n Wild. I know, it's old, but I love it. I love this shade. It's really unique and weird, and it would just be perfect for today. So this is called Bud Romance. And there we go. Here is our kind of cosmic love, weird Valentine's Day makeup look. We are definitely off the beaten path here today, and it was a lot of fun to create. Look, bringing in a duochrome really does just bring some joy to my heart every time. It's like, oh, a duochrome? Happiness. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if there's any more looks you want to see with the Longing palette, I would love to do that because it's such a beautiful, fun palette. It just felt appropriate for the Valentine's Day season to do a look with it. Just because of the shade names and everything, it felt right. I mean, it's a romantic, unrequited love palette. What, doesn't it have a description like that? 24 tragically beautiful shades. Let me know if there's any more looks you want to see with this palette. I'd be more than happy to do them. This palette's a real pleasure to work with. It truly is. So yeah, okay. I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Bye now. Happy Valentine's Day.